Good morning, fourth grade dragons. It's Ms. Mortensen, and today we are going to take some notes to help us solve our word problems for multiplicative comparison problems. So we are going to go in our notebook and label it page 20 in the upper right-hand corner. And we're going to title this Solving Word Problems. And then in parentheses, multiplicative comparisons. Because today we're going to be working on pages 149 through 150 in volume 1 of California Math Expressions, and those are the types of problems we're going to see today. So if you need to pause to go get your sparkly notebook and get up to speed, go ahead and pause now. Great, welcome back. We're going to have 6 steps. So we're going to divide this page into sixths. So what we're going to do is just kind of draw a very faint line about halfway. And then we're going to divide that into thirds. Okay, and then we'll divide the bottom half into thirds as well. And that way we can fit all 6 steps onto this one page of our notebook. So our first step, number 1 in a circle, we are going to draw a box. And we're going to title it Read in capital letters. And under that we are going to say read, and in parentheses, and reread the problem for understanding. For understanding is the key part. You need to understand what is being explained to you and what is being asked of you. So for understanding. So if you need to read it more than once, that's okay. And we're going to say circle and or underline important information. Okay, that's step 1. If you need to pause to write this down in your notes, go ahead and do that now. And we're going to change colors and get ready for step 2. Okay, welcome back. This is step 2. And we're going to draw a box. And step 2 is consider. When we consider the problem, we are going to look for extra information. That is unneeded. So we'll cross that out. And again, we're going to think also about what the question is asking. So we will also look for patterns. And we will look for hints. So are there words that are helping us know what we're supposed to do? For instance, is the phrase times as many in the word problem? Then we are probably going to use multiplication, okay? Sometimes times as many would be division, as we saw yesterday. If they gave us the big information, we might divide. If they gave us the small information, we would probably multiply. But you're going to look for those hints in the problem and any patterns that you see, a repetition of numbers in a certain way or anything like that. Okay, if you need to pause to catch up, go ahead and do that now. Otherwise, go ahead and change colors and get ready for step number 3. Plan. So we're going to draw a box here. We're going to write the word plan. Okay, in this we will draw a picture if needed. So if it asks you to draw comparison bars, then you must do it. Sometimes it won't ask you to draw out the picture, but drawing out the picture will help you visualize it better, and that will help you solve it. So if it is a problem where it's saying, like we saw the other day, that Soraya ran 4 laps, I might put Soraya here, and I might draw a picture. This is 1 lap, this is 2 laps, this is 3 laps, this is 4 laps. Okay, and then Sunny ran 5 times as many. So I would draw 1 lap, 2 lap, 3 laps, 4 laps, that's 1. 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps, that's 2. 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps, that's 3. 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps, that's 4 times as many. And then 1 lap, 2 lap, 3 laps, 4 laps, 5 laps. So that would be a way you could draw a picture to help you understand what is being asked. Then once you draw the picture, you say, oh, look at that, it's repeated addition, which is multiplication. So that's the operation that I'm going to use to solve this problem. Okay, back to our notes. Draw a picture if needed or required. So if the question is requiring you to draw a picture, you're going to need to do that. So even if you can solve the problem without drawing comparison bars, if the problem asks you to draw the comparison bars, then you're going to have to do that. Okay, we are ready for step 4. So go ahead and pause the video to catch up if need be. Otherwise, go ahead and change colors. And we're going to write step 4, and we're going to draw a box here. And we're going to write the word write. And we'll put here, write an equation for the word problem. And in math, that would mean we're going to use numbers and variables, especially with our multiplicative comparisons. Okay, change colors. Next step, number 5. This is an obvious one, but step 5 is to solve. And here we're going to say, show your work. So even if you can do it in your head, you want to show your work. It's a very good habit to get into. As I've told you many times in class, When you get into the higher levels of mathematics, your problems are going to be worth more than 1 point. Did you get it right or wrong? Sometimes you can make a small error along the way, but showing your work shows that you understand the process, and that way you can still get some credit for the problem, even though the final answer may have a small error in it. When you solve the problem, you are also going to label your answer. That is very important. It is not correct if you don't have the label. Okay, and then change colors, and we have one final step to solve our multiplicative comparison word problems. So step number 6, our last one, we are going to write evaluate. What does that mean? Does your answer make sense? So in the sample problem we used, where Soraya ran 4 laps and Sunny ran 5 times as many laps as Soraya, it wouldn't make sense if our answer was 2. Where did we get that? If she ran more than Soraya, if Sunny ran more than Soraya, obviously the number is going to have to be greater than the number of laps that Soraya ran. So if Soraya ran 4 laps, it wouldn't make sense if we said that Sunny ran 2 laps. So we need to make sure that our answer makes sense. That's a very, very simple example, but every time when you finish a problem, you should go back and read the word problem and then ask yourself, does my answer make sense? Is my answer answering the question that is being asked of me? Okay, I hope this video helps you, and I hope that these notes help you. I'm going to be doing another video where we're going to be working on a few of the problems from page 149 together, so that you can have some examples of how to attack these types of problems. Just remember the 6 steps. You're going to read, consider, plan, write, and solve, and then finally evaluate. Okay, have a great day. I hope this helps you with your math assignment.